welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Park Stadium. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Georgia State Panthers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, Georgia State's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So James Madison's offense will have the opening possession of the game. They'll run it. But Jesse, it's always... There he goes! Oh, what a cut! All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Looking for a man, it's Coleman. Under fire. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
The Panthers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Butler. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Trying play action. On target. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love.
There's a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Makes the catch. It's Avery.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. The Panthers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Brown wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Offense working from the pistol. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. Snags it, and he's open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Pulls it in. It's Keller. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And the Dukes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Dukes! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give to the right. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Running inside, it's Butler. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Keller. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Out, maybe a crease. Hits him with a stiff arm. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Keep. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll run play action. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Ruiz. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move, it's Butler. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The short hands, it's Butler. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Brown wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who he was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
From the gun on third down. Escapes the pressure going right. Hit as he throws. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. He's got it. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field, looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. So that will go into the stat book as the rare one-play drive for a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Making side adjustments here. Brown will throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it set up on the outside. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another.
Right down the boulevard. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! The first score of the game for the man who leads destination in rushing touchdowns. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got his man! And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Coleman. Pocket breaking down. On target. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Under fire. And they got him.
After getting 4 sacks last game, this defense really is trying to create an identity as being one of the better pass rushing units in the entire country. Haven't really seen that, though, in this game so far until that last play. Now let's see how that affects the rest of this game.
Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Butler. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He's going to get loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're...
Touchdown, James Madison. A great catch and run for 6. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Murray. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a crease, it's Butler. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run inside. It's Butler. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why?
Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, James Madison! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And his passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Oh, it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah,
and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Running inside, it's Butler. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia State. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Bully ball on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Might be changing the route. Brown wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, looking for a man. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Brown will throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. Minute and a half to go, and to have a chance, they have to recover this onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance that you got to give the receiving team there a lot of